I had a chance encounter today that gave me a little laugh and something to think about. A woman greeted me warmly as she stepped into the elevator. We exchanged pleasantries and rode in silence to my floor. As I stepped out, she said cheerfully,
"Have a blessed day."
I thanked her and chuckled to myself, wondering what exactly a blessing does. I mean, I appreciate the sentiment. She was clearly wishing me well, but what real-world impact does it have? Did she cast a beneficial spell on me? Am I warded against evil? Or do I just get a +1 bonus to my saving throws? In the Abrahamic traditions, a blessing signifies a desire that the recipient receive the favor of God. GotQuestions.org says, "A blessing is a statement of goodwill and happiness that is said about another, as well as the condition that fulfills those good words." Father William P. Saunders, president of Notre Dame Institute and associate pastor of Queen of Apostles Parish, says blessings come under the category of sacramentals. A sacramental is a special prayer, action, or object which, through the prayers of the Church, prepares a person to receive grace and to better cooperate with it. In the Book of Blessings, Cardinal Mayer wrote, "The celebration of blessings holds a privileged place among all the sacramentals created by the Church for the pastoral benefit of the people of God. As a liturgical action, the celebration leads the faithful to praise God and prepares them for the principal effect of the sacraments. By celebrating a blessing, the faithful can also sanctify various situations and events in their lives." And Wikipedia says, "A blessing is the infusion of something with holiness, spiritual redemption, divine will, or one's hope or approval." Now, to me, as an atheist, words like holy, spiritual, and divine are rather nonsensical, since they all assume the supernatural. They're what Michael Shermer might call woo. But I think the term woo sounds a little bit condescending, so I prefer to just call them bullshit. Believers often use the term blessing to define any positive circumstance in their life as a gift from God. For example, the birth of a child, sunny weekend weather, or an open parking spot right in front of the store. Nothing is too small or mundane to be called a blessing from God. Some believers have even asserted that not only are the good things in life blessings, but even a cancer diagnosis, divorce, or other personal hardship can also be a blessing when viewed from a whole life perspective. So, what the hell? Blessing in this context seems as nonsensical as answered prayers. When the answer is yes, no, or wait, anything that happens can be attributed to divine will, all without reason, all without proof. In the absence of a God, it seems that a blessing is no more than wishful thinking or well-wishing. But that's not to say a blessing has no real value. I'm not impartial, but I'll try to be fair. Without a God who could make good on the blessing, is there any real advantage inherent in a blessing? Maybe there's a placebo effect, or possibly something more. It's understood that both expressing and receiving positive sentiments feels good, as it causes certain neurochemical effects, such as the release of dopamine. In this regard, a blessing is mutually beneficial, if only for the reason that it makes people smile. And I'm all for that. As for the supernatural aspect, well, if you think an invisible pan-dimensional babysitter is flipping your switches,
air, 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 air.